Hello, YouTube fam. How you doing? It's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, the channel where I rant and I review. I'm your host, Uncle Tim. Fam, a lot of people don't collect and complain. They collect things to complain about. They buy something and they talk about it later, bro. My thing is, if you didn't feel comfortable with buying it at the time, then don't buy it. You don't need to buy shit to make yourself feel good. Dude, sometimes I go window shopping. Why? Because shit. It's not because I don't got the money. Sometimes I just don't want to spend it. It's okay not to want to spend your cash. It's okay to keep some of it in your pocket. It's okay to be worried about what's going on with the economy and everything around you. It's okay because it all affects you. I've been collecting for a long time. I've been through a lot of things with collecting. The housing crisis, damn, everything falling apart, the gas crisis, every damn thing. Dude, people don't get that. They make it seem like when you collect, there's nothing happening, and like you are shielded from reality, bro. I'm not shielded from reality. I have to experience reality as a whole, man. Sometimes, I went through unemployment and things like that, and shit, homelessness, shit. We all done did a stint of something. But it's if you linger in it, that's the thing that changes everything. Sometimes people don't want to get out of something. Sometimes you got to work your way out of it. You got to find your way. And if finding your way means you got to get out there and work 7 damn jobs, give plasma and every damn thing else, bro, you got to do what the fuck you got to do. Being an adult is not easy, man. Everybody say, man, I can't wait when I grow up. Man, I'm going to tell you something. When you grow up, shit gets harder. It don't get easier. If you out here on your own and you doing all this shit on your own, and I hear so many people, man, I can't have a cell phone, I can't have a car, I can't have all of this. Welcome to being grown. My mama told me if you couldn't afford shit, you don't have it. If you can't afford a cell phone or, any damn thing else, then don't have it. If you can't afford a car, if you live in a place where there's public transportation, take the public transportation. If you can, Uber some places. Bro, I can't afford every damn thing. That's why I don't do it. Hell, back then when I couldn't afford a cell phone, hell, I had a track phone. And hell, even with, when I was able to afford the cell phone, man, shit, I was thinking about just letting that motherfucker get cut off, man, because shit, I was dealing with a lot. When it's all on you, it's on you. It ain't nobody else coming and lift some of the burden off of you, bro. It's all on you. This is why I say collecting can be good and bad. This is why I say collect the things that you want, not the things that you are infatuated with. Collect the things that you actually want. That will actually make your collection better, not worse. I'm going to just buy stuff, where I know I can see a resale value later on. Just because it's reselling right now, for a good price, don't mean it's on resale for a good price later. Shit lose value at the time, man. People, again, the people who want the item may not want it then. Dude, this is why I say, we gotta all be skilled in the art of fucking common sense collecting. We get out here and we want to do everything everybody else want to do, man. We talking about what we should do and what we shouldn't do, man. And I'm gonna tell you, I can't tell you what to do and what not to do, but I can tell you right now, I ain't got no time for all the rest of that shit, man. I sit here and for the life of me, I be sitting here like, man, I got so much shit going on, man. I got so many different damn things that, I need to do first before I do this, and this, man. And I'm sitting here like, man, I'm tired as hell. Literally just tired. Literally frustrated. Literally just sitting here like, man. People say how you clean the shelves sometimes. Shit, don't get a chance to sometimes. Sometimes you got to take all the toys down, then clean the shelf. And when you do that, you be like, shit, I ain't putting these back up. I'm going to put something different up. Just the way it works, man. And people say you should have a representation of G.I. Joe. I had a representation, 2 shells of Joes for over 2 damn years. Like I said, after a while, I get tired of them, man. After a while, you get tired of any damn thing. That's just reality. That's the thing of collecting, especially your collection. Your collection speaks for you. You change over a period of time, so you won't change in the surroundings, man. You won't, your stuff to be a little different. The G.I. Joe was good, but, like I said, they all the same. Everybody look the same, repaints of bodies and shit, different heads. I know everybody does it, but G.I. Joe, for some reason, with everybody looking so damn uniform, it's wild as hell. Now they Night Force, they Evening Force, they Sky Force. the Gladiator Force. They, you like the Iron Grenadiers and Python Patrol. You like damn. Uh, yeah, you're just sitting here thinking to yourself, man. Look, it is what it is. You enjoy this hobby. You're not meant to be like everybody else, and I hope you're not trying to be everybody else. Like I said, collecting is not a one size fit all, man. The things that I collect, people may not like. Oh man, I don't like them Funko Pops. Those big hunks of plastic. It's the same as the plastic over here. It's all plastic. Hell, even the shoes are plastic too, to an extent, man. So I'm sitting here thinking, man, I don't think people really know what collecting is. It's just like, in order to collect one thing, you gotta disrespect or diss somebody else when they collecting on their end. Dude, we should all be trying to build one another up, not tear each other down. It's like everybody trying to tear one another down and try to make it feel, justified in the long run, man. You know what? I can't call it. I can't tell you how to feel. I can't tell you who to be. But what I'm gonna tell you is, I don't got time for the shit, man. I used to sit back and talk to people, listen to the collecting issues, and I used to try to guide our brothers and sisters to different paths on what's feasible to buy and what's not feasible. Again, at the end of the day, man, it's your money. You're gonna buy what you want, and you should, because sometimes that help you understand if this is good or bad. Like I told you before, with the toys being $35 a piece in certain places now, for things that I buy, that's $70 for two. That's 140. That's 175 for five. Bro, you might as well say that's $200 after the taxes. Dude, that's crazy as hell. And people are like, man, that's my normal day. I get it. But shit, for me, in this economy right now, with the gas being high as hell in Chicago, shit, with the insurance being high as hell in Chicago, the property tax, the rent, the food, shit, just, your utilities, my damn electric bill doubled. They said they were doubling. They really did doubling. It's like we in damn Ireland right now, doubled so damn hard. It's doubling, bro. So I'm just being honest, man. So this is why I want all of y'all just to sit back and just understand that at the end of the day, if you don't want to do it no more, it's cool. Do it at your own pace, man. People make it seem like you're supposed to be all in everywhere. Man, you got to be all in when you're collecting, bro. You need to be all in. You need to be able to put this up, put that out, man. You got to be able to do all this stuff, man. You know what? At the end of the day, you don't owe nobody shit. End of the day, if you tired and you tired and you tired, you tired. Ain't nobody make you less tired. Like I said, I built the collection up over a period of time, and like I said, it filled up real quick with the help of channel contributions, with people sending things, Sanchi, Tracy, a few others. I just want to say thanks. We still, at the end of the day, got to look at it, man. Like I was collecting comic books. I ran out of space, so I stopped collecting. Ran out of space with the video game, stopped collecting for a minute. It's just like, bro, as far as the movies, the Blu-rays, ran out of space. Had to stop. Like I said, man, certain things I stopped. Like my retro games, I had to stop them for a minute, man. It was just, I had too much shit. The helmets, the gauntlets, the swords and all that stuff, man, I had to stop for a minute. That's the thing that a lot of people don't understand. When you buy stuff, bro, it's not all bought at the same time. People say, man, you be in here talking about shit all the time. Like, like you done went through hell and high water. Man, we all done been through something. That's part of being grown. Bro, if you ain't been through shit, then, sometimes you don't have shit to talk about. You can't complain about what other people talking about because you never been through it. That's just real life, bro. It's just real grown people type shit. People say I drop a lot of videos. Man, I feel I should drop a lot of videos. I feel that everybody else, shit, they got their own. I'm trying to figure, should I put Street Fighter up on that empty shelf up there? Or more DC Multiverse, because I got a whole lot of that. Shit, should put Marvel Legend up there. Or I should take the wrestling figures down. but I have nowhere to put them if I take them down. So I'm just leaving where they at for the time being, man. Like I said, it's a representation of everything. And like I said, you build a collection as you go, man. You know, you don't have to have all the key players. Everybody got to be, the number one player and this and that, man. You know what? As time go on, that's how you do it, man. You do it at your own pace. That's how I do it. And the stuff accumulates when you do it like that, you know. But to later, fam, thank you for watching. Peace out.